Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're all going to be having a look at the team of the seasons from the Ligue because we've got red picks tomorrow, so we think if we have a little bit of a ranking, we can see who's worth it and who's not. So, starting off, lads, we've got Kamara, the left back. Where would you say he goes?
He's the only decent left back in that league, to be honest. So it's a hard one to say. He's got 95 pace, so it could be, I'd say, kind of usable depending on your team if you can get him in.
Ooh, what do you say, Sam?
I'd put him in SBC fodder personally, bro. I think anybody, you can always get an icon left back or something. I just wouldn't want him in my team. Medium.
What about between them?
Stats. Maybe put him on half and half.
I think for some people it'd be kind of usable.
It depends on your team
because he is fast.
Depends on your team and like where you are in the game. And
87 isn't the highest for SBC fodder as well compared with what you can get.
Right, so next we've got Andre. Now, in my opinion, he is SBC fodder. There's not even another word to say about him.
What's his skills and weak foot?
I think it's
3-star. Yeah.
I'd
probably say SBC fodder.
Because he's neither a CDM or a centre mid or anything.
Yeah, he's only 20k. You could just buy him if you wanted him.
Right, Abdelhamid, SBC fodder.
Definitely SBC fodder.
Man's got 70 pace. He is not good. Rakovic, SBC fodder.
Yeah.
Don't even say
really.
He's kind of usable. Golovin. So this is from the objectives. They're quite easy objectives because they're all squad battles. It's just a bit of a monotonous grind.
I think he's kind of usable.
I think he's kind of usable. I think.
Yeah, he's got the 4-star, high.
He do.
His stats actually look pretty good.
Yeah.
He's even got like 76 defending. Would be alright at centre mid.
Slimani. SBC.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, fodder.
Savanier. Now, Savanier is a weird one because he's actually got pretty good face stats.
I think I'd go as far as to say top tier.
I think sort of in between kind of usable and top tier. Like, if you had to get him in your team...
What about, like, here?
You wouldn't hate it, would you?
He's mainly kind of usable, but... If you could fit him
I think he's got pretty good stats. Is he 4-star as well, I think?
Let me just check for you, Robbie. Let me run a quick fact check. He is 4-star. That is a redeeming factor to the card.
I think that's a good card, honestly.
I think
for an attacking centre mid.
Right. How about middle and middle? I think that's a fair.
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah.
Mandanda, I'd say he's
kind of usable.
If you've got a French league team though.
You've got French centre backs.
I'd rather use
probably one of the best options. Yeah. French keeper.
So here, boys, Atal.
Top tier, sure.
I'd say god tier, maybe.
You see, I've used
4-star, 5-star.
I've used the card and I did not enjoy him one bit. But that might have just been down to me and the gameplay. So
I think other people would though. I know Sam's got his shapeshifter and he loves him. So I'd say
I love the shapeshifter. I still don't think he quite makes god tier. I just think
98 pace.
I think half and half. I think that'd be very fair.
Yeah.
Because he's not quite there because he's still lacking something for me. When I used him, I couldn't quite place what was wrong with him though.
Yeah,
I think his long shots are still a bit weak.
Kenny Lala.
I think top tier.
I'd say god tier.
I think you're being too kind with the god tiers, Rob. I think he's top tier still.
He looks like I think he's one of the best right backs on the game.
I think he's more god tier than he is top tier. I think he's about
definitely
3/4
as far as
god.
French or Ligue 1 right backs go as well. He shits on everyone else in that category.
Agreed.
Language.
Aussie man.
I'd say top
fodder.
tier. Really?
What? I'd say
3-star.
fodder. Bruh, no one's touching this card.
No, I'd say at least kind of usable. Come on.
No.
All right.
99 pace makes him kind of usable.
There you go. He's kind of usable. Yeah. How about that?
That's very harsh.
I don't care.
I've still got his player a month and he does bits for me when I need him.
I'm not kidding, but who would use that card over?
He's kind of usable, 100%. If you've not got a very good team, he's getting in that team, 100%.
Yeah.
He's fast as fuck.
That depends, though. Like I suppose kind of. Okay, I'll put him kind of usable just for you. Then we've got the SBC card, which was Payet.
I'd say
kind of usable.
I'd say kind of usable. Yeah.
Top tier at all.
I wouldn't get him in.
And we're back to another objective card. So we're looking at Idris Gana Gay. I haven't seen anything about him just yet, but going off his stats,
I've not used him yet.
I'd say
I'd go almost. I don't know.
You
It
need to
doesn't.
calm down.
I'd
with
almost
God
God
tier. You
tier.
need to calm down with God tier.
It's
Yeah, I don't
agility
think he
stats.
has-
His agility and balance stats for a centre mid look crazy. He's got 88 pace as well.
I'd say it'd be God tier
I
if he was
can't
a
see
lot
really a bad
taller.
thing about that
If you had the
card.
long legs trait.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think
I
he
think
looks good.
his shooting's too low. Like the finishing's low.
He's at CDM.
He's a CDM though. I think that's
Yeah,
harsh
but
to pick on
Are
him.
you telling me you never attack with your CDMs?
But
Not the one that I want to stay
not
back.
the stay back one though.
I still don't. I think he
He's
just
got
doesn't
80
quite make
shooting.
it.
It's not exactly awful.
I think he's kind of like he's a bit below a Tal. Like he's mostly top tier, but he could sneak his way into a God tier on a good day. And then we're heading into Marquinhos. Now he looks really good. I think he's definitely top tier. Same level as Gay, I'd say, to be honest.
I'd say so, yeah. It'd probably be easy to fit in as well.
Yeah, Brazilian. There's a lot of Brazilian links this year. Then there's Depay, who's a bit of a strange one.
I'd say top tier.
He's very
Just
cheap
top
on
tier.
the market. I'd say
I think stats very good. 5-star skills, but 3-star weak foot lets him down a bit.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, you want to be moving
I do
away
think
from
he'd
the
be good.
3-star weak foot players.
I think like do you know that sort of position you've got him there, where he's sort of just hanging over, kind of usable,
Yeah,
is sort of right because that weak foot, like you say, at this point in the game,
you
when
want to
you've
be
got
moving
them crazy
away from them.
defenders, like it is going to hold you back. And
That's the thing, because the defenders have all got such good agility and balance now, is that you can, if you show them onto one foot, they'll absolutely snap you. But if you've got that ability to go either way, then they're not going to be able to adjust as quickly.
especially if you're thinking about him as your main attacker.
Yeah, well, I'd say he'd be a cat.
No, yeah. I think he'd be a very good super sub.
Yeah, as a super sub, he'd be great. I would pick him above, everybody else apart from a Tal and Lala, I'd say, so far, definitely. And then we've got Awar. So I used Awar this week, and I really enjoyed him as an attacking CDM. I'd say
You know what I'm going to say?
he's not quite God tier, but I
don't think he's God tier.
I think he's top tier.
Like hanging over.
I've
the
not
top of
used
top
him,
tier.
but I think his stats look very good.
He's top tier. I wouldn't go as far to say he's God tier, and I used him for
Yeah.
about 35 games.
That's fair.
As an attacking CDM, he's good, but he needs somebody really solid next to him, like
Someone that's just going to sit back.
Yeah.
Like an Idris Sagana.
yeah, they make it. They would. I can imagine those to make a good partnership.
Yeah.
I used Awar with this man, Renato Sanchez, and I will confidently say Renato Sanchez is one of the
He's
best
God tier.
midfielders in this game by far. I'm going to put him up there. He's that good. He honestly, he's got everything that you want. He can tackle, he can shoot, he's got amazing dribbling. I honestly don't know anyone that I'd rather use in that kind of like box to box role rather than maybe a KDB or a Hullet or something.
Yeah, I mean, when I played against you with him, Jack, you'd get past him with a bit of skill, and then by the time you're looking for your pass, he's already like back in front of you trying to get you.
He tracks back so
unreal.
quickly, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And
For his price as well, it looks very good. He's not even that expensive.
no,
Less than 500k.
From one God tier centre mid to an absolute shit tier one, we've got Verratti,
Whoa.
SBC.
No, whoa,
I
hold
know
it.
Rob was going to get upset here.
I'm going to say,
boy.
listen, alright. I think he's alright. When you see Verratti, you're instantly turned off because you think he's going to be slow. You see 81 pace on Verratti and you get a little bit excited.
Do you?
He's like 5'4". I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, his agility and balance is unbelievable, and his passing as well.
Yeah, but
I think
one
he's
of them
kinda
players,
usable.
You know, when they're that small, the
And he's just
agility
gonna
and
get
balance,
bossed.
they just get bossed around. He's got 63 strength.
Nah.
Even when he does turn around and things, he doesn't turn and cover enough ground fast enough to get out of the way of things.
I think fodder is harsh.
kinda
I think
usable.
kinda usable.
I think
Yeah.
he's a B-Tech Kante. Like you would never look to get
I'd
him
probably-
in over like Renato.
Yeah, I'd probably choose normal Kante over that card if I was building a team.
I think between SBC and kind of usable is fair.
Yeah.
Moving on to Thiago Silva. I feel like it's harsh to say SBC fodder. I think it's the same as Verratti.
Yeah.
He's just not the
if he had
meta in
80
centre-backs.
pace, it'd be not God tier, but
You need to calm
between
down.
usable and top tier.
I think there's just so many good centre backs
think
this
he
year.
looks good.
There's so many good centre backs. We've got
Yeah.
I'd personally put him a bit higher than that. I'd put him just smack bam in the kind of usable.
Because all centre
There you go,
backs will
moving on
have
a
bullshit
bit.
pace at the end of the day. I don't think
Yeah.
it'd feel too slow.
I think you think Ramos, Varane, Militao,
Yeah.
Boateng,
Can't afford them.
a
and
lot
you
of
get
the
him red. Why not
Bundesliga
try
ones.
that?
I'd
Fifth
try
is
him,
easy.
but I don't think he'd be too spectacular. Moving on to his PSG teammate, we've got Di Maria. I think he's like about here-ish.
I think a bit lower.
Ooh. So
It's a strange one for me.
we know
'Cause
you've
I
used
used,
the
obviously I
birthday
used
a
his
lot.
birthday. Yeah. If I got Di Maria red, I feel very strange about it because I feel like I'd have to sell his birthday to get him in.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to because his birthday's obviously got 5-star weak foot.
I think one of the redeeming factors with this Di Maria is the fact that they did upgrade him to 3-star weak foot rather than the 2-star. But even then,
2-star.
I'd say if he's a winger, if he's an out-and-out winger for you, that's
Yeah,
like a
I think he'd be able to do a job with
4-4-2 or
3-star weak
something, he'd
foot.
do all right. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't be looking at getting into any god teams at all. I'd move him a bit further.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a bit harsh. And then we're on to the Rat.
Ben Yedder.
Prime icon moments, Rat. This is Ben Yedder. We all know he's going to be
Yeah, I'm just
disgusting.
glad he's expensive, so I haven't
Wow.
seen him yet.
I think you got him too high there. I just think he's perfectly in God tier.
No.
Because I think he's still going to be a bit weak.
No,
Weak, Ben Yedder, are you joking?
yeah, he's a bullshit
Man
player.
has got the most bullshit strength known to man.
What's with the swearing?
Stop crying! Ben Yedder will bounce off anyone. His dragbacks are the best in the game by far, and that's just on his Player of the Month, which is like 88 or something. You think this team this season is going to be nuts? It's going to be absolutely nuts.
I'm just not ready for it.
No, I already know I'm going to come up against 10 of them, I'd say red, and I'm going to be very upset as I've got my red Savania and red Rakovic on the bench. And moving on, I don't want to talk about the Rat too much. We have got Mbappe. Now, Mbappe, I'd say, a bit of a controversial one. I think he's a bit lower than Ben Yedder. So I've used Mbappe now for about 40 odd games, and there's something about him that I can't quite place onto what I don't like about him. I've used his 90. I had his 90 red, and I've used him for a lot of games off the bench, and he's been fantastic. But this one, just there's something about it. He scores a lot of goals, don't get me wrong, but there's just something about him that's a bit weird. It's the 5-star weak foot. Honestly, the 5-star weak foot this year for me, my gameplay, it's needed.
He absolutely carried your weekend that you're going to put him less than Ben Yedder.
Yeah, I am. I'd rather have Ben Yedder.
I've seen you use him against me as well. For you to be putting him below Ben Yedder.
Yeah, but you're crap though, Sam. That's not a big compliment to Man
If
Mbappe.
we come up in the same pit, you're telling me you're taking Ben Yedder over Mbappe.
That's a very difficult choice. I think
I don't believe it.
I might go Mbappe because he's got the strong link to Neymar. I don't know. I don't want to have that choice. I want to have both of them if possible. I think that Mbappe, if you did get him red and you already had a really good striker and cam partnership, he would be exceptional on the wing. It would be absolutely amazing.
Ben Yedder would be moved down ever so slightly, and Mbappe would be above him.
No.
Yeah, I think that on the same level would be fine.
I think same level, fair enough.
It's hard to say without using him.
I'll concede. I've used Neymar. I've used Mbappe, sorry. And there's just something about him that I'm not too keen on.
Yeah.
And moving into the God of all gods, best player on the game probably is team of the season Neymar, 98 rated, just the most stupid stats I've ever seen.
Get him in fodder.
If I could, I'd put him off the screen. I think he will genuinely be the best player on this game by far.
Yeah, I agree.
I've used his player of the month for a long, long time, and he's insane. I absolutely love him. And this one's just going to be better. It's as simple as that. Cam, striker, attacking mid. I think wherever you need him to do a job, he's going to be amazing. And I just hope that we all get him red.
See, I think
Yeah.
you need to move them other three down slightly.
Yeah, that's true.
Keep him up at the top.
Yeah,
because
I'll give you that.
He's
one.
got the 5-star. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that one. I still rate Renato quite high though. I'll put him a tidbit above those two. So, are we all in agreement to some extent there?
Yeah, I would say so.
The only one that, for me, I would personally disagree with is the Ben Yedder and Mbappe on the same level. I still think Mbappe is going to be better than.
Sam, you're
Yedder.
using Shapeshifter Atal, mate. He's 200k. I don't know if you've got an opinion.
My pack looks not very good, bro.
I think Atal should be in God tier. I think he's a fantastic player.
I think I'd be.
Jack's just got an agenda.
If you whack
I
that
might-
shapeshifter one on there, Rob, yeah, I'd put him in God tier.
I'll put him a bit higher. I think one of the things that was stopping me playing so well with him was the fact that he was that wide, and he was in my right.
Playing that guy
my right
strike,
attacking mid.
bits.
Right attacking mid is my less attacking one. I seem to attack better with my left one. So if I get him red, I'll definitely give him a try at left, and I'd probably just force myself to use him anyway, just because he's got a good face stats.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? I think.
You forgot about Gabriel, the
new
the League SBC man.
SBC. I wouldn't touch him with a barge pole. Got terrible stats, and there's about 1 million better centre backs than him, to be honest. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Hopefully it'll make picking your reds a little bit easier. Obviously, if you get a Neymar, it's not going to take a genius to pick him, but those kind of usable ones, maybe have a bit of a clearer idea. And we will be bringing out an Mbappe review very, very soon. And we'll see you next time.
See you later, guys.
See you later.